Today we are making the most effective vision board that will enable you to actually achieve, attain, and acquire your feminine goals. Also, you're looking down at me. There we go. So before I actually get into creating my vision board, I first want to really talk about the pictures that I chose. So I created a Pinterest board. I created a private Pinterest board, and I created little sections for each of my feminine goals. So I had 4 sections, and when I was looking for pictures, I sort of had an idea of the kinds of pictures that I was looking for, but I specifically chose pictures that were simply a level up from where I am now. I've made vision boards before that really didn't work for me, and I think that the primary reason why they didn't work for me is because they were so unattainable. I was nowhere in the frame of mind that those images would require. And so for this vision board, I was very intentional with choosing pictures that it was a slightly leveled up version of my current self and images that resonate with me now. You know, like for the stewarding of my body and creating a healthy lifestyle and taking care of my body, you know, I chose images that it was like, yeah, this is a slight improvement, or, you know, this is where I'm at. Like, this I can relate to. I can do this. Like, that is completely attainable for me. You know, so I had a bottle of water. I had fruits and vegetables. I had a smoothie. I had simple skincare routine. I had, you know, things that I look at and I think, yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. That, like, no problem. And so for all of the pictures that I chose, this is the key, that you choose pictures that you resonate with now. It is a better version of yourself. It is an improved version of yourself, but these pictures resonate with you. You feel these pictures. I've done it before where it's like, oh yeah, like I put a picture of a 1 million subscriber YouTube plaque on my vision board, and I was nowhere in that frame of mind. I was absolutely nowhere in that mindset, and so it didn't happen, right? And I would look at my vision board and think, well, that'd be nice, right? Like, it was not a, yeah, that's where I'm at, that's who I am. Instead, it was, that'd be nice, but it's not me. And so it was like looking at something that was completely out of my reach every single day. But with this strategy of creating pictures that resonate with you and that you connect with and that you can really feel, right? I feel this picture. I relate to this picture. This picture is attainable for me. This is, sure, it's better than what I'm at, where I'm at, but I feel like this is attainable. And so choose pictures like that, and don't choose a ton of pictures. That was something else. I chose maybe 4 to 5 pictures for each of my goals. I didn't, you know, choose like a billion pictures because, once again, my word for 2024 is simplicity, and so I wanted my vision board to be as simple as possible. I wanted to actually be able to look at the pictures and think, yeah, like, that's totally me. And so for the other goals that I have, like money stewardship, I actually only had 3 things on that section of my vision board. I have a quote that I sort of want to live by because, honestly, when you are a slave to money, I mean, you just end up being so unhappy. But I want to view money as, this is my tool. This is something that I utilize. This is something that I can take care of, right? I view money more as a garden now instead of a, you know, spreadsheet. I view it as a garden. I view it as something that I can nurture, that I can grow, and that I can take care of. And so for me, what do you grow in a garden? You grow something that improves your life, right? So money can improve your life. It is a tool. It is something that I can utilize. And then I put on there money date, and I put on there some books that, I don't know, to me, it looks like budgeting. That's what it looks like, is a budget book. And so I put those images on my money stewardship section of my vision board, and I chose very few pictures because, like I shared in the previous video, I am really trying to simplify how I view money. Because I realized recently that part of the reason why I haven't made a lot of money in my life is because I'm scared to. And I'm scared of what I would do with that money. And I have it in my head that I have to have this complex financial portfolio in order to have a lot of money and to be a good steward of money. And that's just not true, guys. So I chose a very simple image and section for money stewardship. The next section is to create safe space for women. And like I shared in the previous video, with this goal, I really want to create a safe space where women can express themselves and discover themselves and feel at home being themselves and pursuing the lifestyle and the dreams and goals and desires and ambitions that they have, that they feel safe to really go after those things and create those things. And so for this section, so I have a quote which says, "The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members." And I think that that is so true, that, within a community, within a group of people, are you judging somebody? Are you saying cruel things to somebody? Are you being discouraging to somebody? Or are you being compassionate, when somebody makes a mistake, that it's like, you know what? We all make mistakes. You're fine. Just keep going. You can do it. You've got this. Are you fostering and creating a community of people that is compassionate, supportive, and encouraging to one another? And then I chose some pictures that I just felt like it just embodies like safe space, right? So I chose a picture of two girls sitting with each other. It sort of looks like me and my sister because that's what we do. We hang out and drink coffee and just talk about stuff. And so I was like, yeah, that's a pretty safe space to sit and talk. And then I also chose a picture where it's a group of people, but they're all like sort of really close and they're chatting, and you can tell that it's just a very free, safe, open, comfortable space. And then I chose a picture of a living room. Because I feel like living rooms, a lot of people like to hang out in the kitchen. Please, don't make me hang out in the kitchen. I want to hang out in a living room. Like, for real. Bring the food to the living room, okay? So, I wanted to choose a picture of a very comfortable, warm living room that you can just tell. People are able to have deep conversations in there. People are comfy in this room. People feel safe in this room. And so that was the other picture that I chose for creating a safe space for women. And then for my last section, I said create a comfy, tidy space. And like I said in my previous video, sort of the purpose of this goal is that I would become a better steward, sort of like my money, but a better steward of my space, that I would appreciate and take care of the things that are in my possession currently. And so I chose pictures that it was like, okay, so it's a cozy vibe, right? It's a comfy vibe. It's a safe vibe. It's a just cozy, comfy, tidy vibe. So obviously I had to include the Himalayan. I have like 4 or 5 Himalayan salt lamps, okay? Because I just love them and I think that they are like the ultimate cozy vibe. So I chose that and a plant because plants are wonderful. I also chose a picture. It's like a blanket and a book and coffee and a candle. And I feel like that is also just the ultimate comfy, cozy vibe. And then I chose a picture. So it says hand soap and hand lotion, but I really like this picture because I really want to focus on my bathroom, because I feel like with the bathroom, it's one of those deals where you're just able to vibe in a bathroom, right? I mean, you're able to do your little spa thing, your skincare, right? Like you're able to vibe in your bathroom. And so I really wanted to work on organizing my bathroom, keeping my bathroom tidy, and beautifying how I use my bathroom and beautifying that space so it's not like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff. It's just functional, but that it's beautiful. And I also created less is more. And I feel like that has sort of been something that I have been operating in the last few months, is a lot of decluttering and a lot of donating and cleaning out things that it's like, I'm not resonating with this anymore. It's not radiating the energy and the vibe that I want. And so it doesn't need to be in my life. It's not serving me. It is something that is not serving me. And I don't need it if I don't want it, right? If I don't want this, then why do I have it? And so really focusing on, okay, I want quality pieces that make me very happy, things that make me very happy, but I don't want a lot. I don't want a lot of stuff. And then finally, sort of encapsulating the entire vision board is the word simplicity. I put the word simplicity there because that is my word for 2024, and I want that to be at the center of all of these things, right? That I can look at this vision board and say, simplicity, that is me, that is where I'm at, that's where I'm operating, and that it just really resonates with me, and that I can apply that word to all of these areas of my life. So once I chose my images, I went into Canva and I just arranged them and I put them on the paper, obviously, and then I printed that out. Next, I put them on a poster board. Now, I actually used a billboard, not a poster board, because I'll be honest, I really hate poster board. I hate the process of like gluing and trying to, and I just felt like it was super wasteful to be like, oh, I'm gonna have a poster board and I'm just gonna throw it away, right? So I just have a billboard. Is that what you call it? Billboard, pegboard, thumbtack board? I don't know. Cork board, whatever you call it. And I just arranged my papers on there. And with the way that I designed it, I only had, 4 papers plus my little simplicity word that I put in the center. So it made it super easy to put my words, put my pictures on my vision board. And so next, like always with all vision boards, you want to put it somewhere that you're going to see it on a regular basis. And I think that the key is that you look at it and you sort of aim to make your life that way. You are attempting, you are trying, you are emulating what your vision board is showing you into your own life. You are applying your vision board to your life. And so I feel like with the vision board that we created here and with the goals that we've created, right? We've created feminine goals that are very much so this existence base, this feeling, this ability to create and feel. It's an action. It is not necessarily a goal and this benchmark. Instead, it is, I'm gonna just like set here. I'm gonna vibe here. I'm going to feel this way. And that is what this vision board is allowing me to do. And if you're following these steps as well, then I hope it allows you to feel that way. But it's basically creating that vibe. It's like, these are things that I can do right now in order to create these feelings and create this energy for myself and in my life and create this sense of simplicity in my life today. And so I'm going to put it somewhere where every day I'm going to look at it and I'm going to be like, you know what? That's motivation for me to actually do the things that I have on this vision board. I can apply that to my life. I can eat more fruits and vegetables. I can make a smoothie today. I can budget my money. I can create a safe space for other women to exist. I can do those things today, right? It is not well, I have to wait for it to happen. Instead, it is, I can be that. I can actually be that right now. And so that is sort of the point of this vision board. It's an active vision board. It's a vision board that really resonates with you, resonates with where you are, and allows you to apply the elements that you put on the vision board to your life now. You're not waiting for it to happen. You're not looking at it and hoping it'll just happen for you. This is an active vision board. Now, something else that I'm sort of thinking that I want to do this year is sort of making a quarterly vision board. So this will be I'm thinking that this is going to be my first quarter vision board because I want to be continuously growing and improving throughout the year. And so as I apply these elements to my life, I'm hoping that by the time March rolls around, I am able to create a new vision board with some even better images, some images that level up my life even further. And so, yeah, that's sort of my goal, is to just take these pictures, take this vision board with me throughout the next 3 months and really focus on these specific areas and these specific elements and applying these elements and these feelings and this energy to my life today. And then once March rolls around, April rolls around, I'm going to be able to create a new vision board, same goals, but just amplified, right? Amplified, leveled up, improved, growing. And I think that that's, that would be your hope for a vision board, is that it, progresses you towards your next step in that goal. And so that's sort of the beauty of this vision board, is that it is active. It's active and it's pushing you forward because these images are resonating with where you are now, and they are active pictures. This is not, I hope to be a millionaire within the next 6 months, and then you're just waiting for it to happen. This is how I'm going to achieve these goals of mine, right? This is how I'm actually going to do it. These are the activities I'm going to be doing, and the elements that I'm going to apply to my life to actually reach the goals and reach the energy, the feminine energetic goal that I have for this year. If you haven't joined the private Facebook group all about creating and attaining your feminine goals for this year, then definitely click on that link down below so that way you can get access to that Facebook group today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you oh so very much, and until we meet again, so long.